commit suicide on YouTube, they fucking block my live stream. Fuck that shit. Cause I hate 2018, cause now my fucking president, shit. Yeah, they told me I needed fucking personal help. I need fucking personal help. Yeah, fuck it. Now I had to restream. Watch me again, dude. 6 more minutes. This is Antisuicide. I'm gonna show you why not to commit suicide, cause this shit leaves a mess. And you'll see. Fucking block my stream cause I wanna kill myself. Fuck 2018. Fuck 2018. Not my president, bro. Not my fucking president. Not my president. Oh, sad people. Fuck 2018. It's a sad fucking year. Goon Squad. Fucking Goon Squad. Watch my live stream, dude. 2018. Fucking 7 more minutes. I'll fucking leave this world. 2018. I hate that fucking number so much. Just I listened to that Logic song and I was like, God, this gives me a fucking reason to do it. Okay, 2017 was a nice number. Now look. Was it? 2017 was right. Watch my live stream, please, guys. Please watch my live stream. Link me to my live stream so I can link other people. So I can poke you guys with it. Cool. I like that. Yeah. But you had to. You know what I mean? You had to vote. Fuck, not my president, motherfucker. I wear this shirt ironically. Yeah, bish. You know what? I think I want my hair down for this. I gotta. This is me. I voted for Donald Trump, the motherfucker who ran, and that's part of this fucking suicide stream. Damn, dog. Damn. Fucking white guilt. The fucking 2018, there's not enough white people that are guilty for their actions of their ancestors. There's not enough black people getting reparations. And there's not enough fucking women getting equal pay, man. The wage gap is not a myth. It fucking exists. At 2018, I don't want to see it. So I'm not going to leave my glasses on. I don't want to see that shit. Okay? That's the fear I have in 2018. So 5 more minutes, I won't have to see it ever again. Okay? I do not want to see that shit. Fuck, not my president. Not my Mountain Dew that my fucking government poisons with fucking hermaphrodaspartame. Fucking hermaphrodaspartame. No. This fucking junk food that they sell our people. I am never, ever going to experience this again. Hermaphrodite, they got both, okay? And it's okay if they got both because they can choose their gender. In this world, in 2018, you can't even choose your gender. The doctor chooses a gender. The doctor looks at it. Oh, it has a penis. That means it's a boy. That's fucking sick, dude. Fuck you, 2018. Fucking gag my. Fucked up. Oh, it's a boy. It's me. Tell me, look at this pretzels. Don't assume my gender because I got fucking science in my body that proves it. Come on, that makes no fucking sense. Get real. Oh shit, I spilled water on my keyboard. Oh my god, 2018. Fuck that. No, I'm serious, kind of. Are you serious? Water's really bad? Is the water really bad? That wasn't annoying. Fucking 2018, this is what it fucking does to you. 3 more minutes. 3 more fucking minutes till the big fucking reveal. Thank you, Kosher. Thank you. Too bad when this fucking gun goes off, I don't see 2018 no more. This pretty little face, bang, all over the walls. Now my fucking parents gotta clean it up. I would like to see it. Who is this? Is this who I think it is? There's 2 people watching. That means one of them ain't death. Death stopped watching. Whatever. It gives me a reason to fucking pull this trigger at the end. Whatever. What? Yeah, it does. If you don't watch my stream, I might just... You gotta see the big reveal of what happens. Like, I don't have something prepared when the fucking midnight comes. It's gonna be dumb, but... Just watch this. I think it's fucking Cloud. One of the fucking... What's his name? Which is fucking O-Block. Yeah, I think you're O-Block. You're O-Block. Yeah, you're a random person. You say wee boy. You say the word wee boy. Yeah. Just get on the stream, Death. Asshole. Just get on the stream. Just get on the stream then. Just get on the stream then. Don't be fucking lame. Why be lame about it? I'm kosher. I like kosher salt. Fucking. And that's another thing about 2018. Fucking Jews. People need to support the Zionist agenda already. Yeah, damn it. Israel is the homeland. 1 more minute. Might as well take 1 more shot of Mountain Dew, obviously. Yeah, fuck 2018. Not my fucking president. Not my Mountain Dew. Not real sugar. Fucking take 1 more shot of Mountain Dew. And it's about 1 minute left. Take 1 more fucking shot of tobacco. That Mountain Dew smells awful. Oh my god. Almost fucking gagged on it. No more shot of fucking... One more shot of tobacco. Tobacco used to be real when the Indians used to fucking roll it. This is what 2018 gives you. Fucking disgusting tobacco that's not natural. Disgusting ass Mountain Dew. It comes out fucking brown. The Mountain Dew's brown now, y'all. It's brown now, y'all. Fuck. Take 1 more shot. I know, look, it's about to be 2018. Well, to the not my presidents of the world, to the fucking feminist leaders you refuse to listen to because you're a fucking ignorant bigot. I don't have enough time. It's about to be 2018 to tell you why I dislike Trump. And with that, all I got to say is the most cheesiest line of them all. Goodbye, cruel world. JK, fuck suicide, dude. I am anti-suicide. I fucking love that Logic song. But you know what I'll do for y'all? I'll slowly kill myself with my obese, grotesque, American food. And I will slam this shit just so I die a little bit sooner. Let's see, we got a chicken, crispy chicken junior here. And we got some onion rings. Some zesty sauce. And yeah, so basically I'm slowly killing myself through fast food because I'm too afraid to own a real gun. Suicide scares me, but the thought of food in my belly makes me very happy. So cheers to not killing yourself, only through slowly killing yourself through digesting disgusting American fat food and dying of obesity. or choking on the food because I'm about to eat it very, very fast. So without further ado, get set. On your marks, game face. Here's all the food. I gotta unpack it. Meth face. I don't know, did it say that for you too, Wheat Boy? Oh, well. Okay. If you're just joining us, I didn't commit suicide. This is Antisuicide. Happy New Year. I do not support suicide unless you're gorging yourself, slowly killing yourself with American fast food. I support Burger King. I really wanted McDonald's because McChickens are $1 now. Thank God. Fucking surprise, surprise to fucking McDonald's for making McChickens $1. And that's why I didn't kill myself with that gun in 2018. Because McChickens are $1 now, guys. Okay? 2018, so what? My president's Donald Trump and I voted for him and I got white guilt for all the fucking black people I enslaved. So what? That a woman may never be president because there's so many racist, ignorant bigots in the world. So what? Black people will never get their equal reparations for fucking not being able to vote and being our slaves for years. So what? It's 2018. McChickens are $1. Shoe nice. I got to. No water. Oh, that's all on my keyboard. Oh my God. Okay, I spent it. Oh God, this is awesome. That's so bad. So my mouth just, I'm not stony now. This is the new me. 2018. Shoe Nice is still alive, so I'm still alive. But bitches, tell yourself you're a pussy. And watch this. And a hot Cheeto, motherfucker. Time. Thank you. Happy New Year. Shout out to 2018. Don't kill yourself unless you're eating fast food. Then you'll die at around 63 like Angry Grandpa. Or 67. If you're smoking, if you're drinking alcohol, if you're digesting food that's not good for you, then you can slowly kill yourself. But offing yourself just out of the blue because you're sad or you have a terminal disease, you don't get... Happy New Year. Shout out to Shoe Nice. I still had onion rings left. Shout out to everybody, for real though. Anti-suicide, it's never an option. God, my stomach's fucking shocked from how fast it's gotta digest. Oh my God. I'm sorry, you gotta digest so fast. I'm sorry. My belly. My belly. I'm sorry. You don't have to digest as fast as I chew it. I'm sorry. Happy New Year. And that's how you start 2018, ladies and gentlemen. So what are you guys doing, huh? What are you guys doing for New Year's? Show live chat message. How do I see the message? Somebody write me a message so I can see them real quick, please. Thank you for joining me on this New Year's stream. I appreciate every single one of you. I guess I'm not going to turn it off though, because that's only part of New Year's. New Year's is still fucking going, ladies and gentlemen. My phone is still fully charged. I still got onion rings, but really eating that fast. Really, if you want to not eat so much, eat really fast, because it will turn you off from eating anymore. It really fucking will. You'd be like, wow, that was disgusting. I can't believe I just did that. Yeah, that was. How can I? And really, props to Shoe Nice, to be honest. Really, props, because man, I don't know how we can go to sleep or any food challenge, really. Oh God. Happy New Year. My first stream got banned because I don't know, you know. Dude, somebody reported me real fucking quick. And then they saw gunpowder. As soon as you report and then suicide's in the name, it comes up. Oh my god. Yeah, look how real that fucking this shit is. Look how that is so real. Gosh. That's how they do it in Snapchat videos. People fucking laying back in their cars like this, fucking smoking, and then just pointing it like this. Now I'm making fun of them because I don't want that to be my fate, but I'm just saying that's what they do. Only one person watching my stream. And that was it too, guys. That was the highlight of my stream. So I guess I'll wait until 20 minutes. Let's talk a little bit about 2018. So we got, in America, net neutrality, man. Let's see where that goes. We got crazy ass Trump. He's cool. I voted for him. Let's see what fucking happens. We got pandering rappers who make rap songs about race just for attention. And we got, and speaking of race relations, we got more tension than ever. Whether that be because it's trending and now everybody wants to play a victim, or everybody wants a reason to say something, a pedestal, a platform to portray their fucking voice on. It is what it is, man. It's not as complicated as people want to portray it to be, really. I understand life is complicated, but functioning within society shouldn't be complicated, because I shouldn't have to second guess every fucking thing you're doing. Especially in society, if you just walk on the street, I gotta be scared of somebody a different color when I'm just trying to get to the fucking mailbox. I'm not saying I'm just saying in general, or, okay, from a black man's perspective, afraid of a fucking white cop for shooting me so I can't fucking drive a car. I'm not saying that shit's fake, I'm just saying that's a real emotion. And that shouldn't be there. So it should be way simpler than people talking on the fucking news panels about it, what they gotta do. I understand there's a bigger solution to poverty and shit, and there's a bigger idea, but between people just getting along through the fucking day, it's actually simpler than fucking people want to portray it. Because if they can fucking stretch that shit for as much money as they can, or as much fucking time as they can, or fucking if they make a statement and then a fucking action happens after that statement, and then you'd be like, I told you so, you know. Just talk these broad ideas, so when anything happens that was gonna happen anyway, or because you fucking said that shit so it did happen, you're quick to fucking pat yourself on the back because something bad happened, because you want to think that way and you want to put that to other people's fucking minds in the first place. Get fucking real, dude. Get fucking real. Don't fucking try to persuade me to think how you think. That's why people have problems, because we keep fucking choosing to think how you think. Fuck off. And I'm not even one to listen to. So, Happy New Year. I don't know what that was. Maybe I'll stream more. Probably it's a new me. Not my president. Don't kill yourself. Have a happy new year. Live the whole entire year to your fullest. Breathe air. Fucking take a breath every day you wake up, because if you don't, you're not conscious, you're not living. That don't really make sense. What? Just think. Think every day too. Really think. You gotta think every day, dude. I'm telling you. Think that shit through. Think that shit through. God, think there's a reason why everything came to be, dude. At least on the earth. I mean, this shit's just coincidence, in my opinion. But there's a reason in the sense that you are who you are. So you can, I guess there's a reason because you can make a reason. The reason why there's a reason is because you can make a reason. Now, you can make whatever the fuck reason you want to fit your narrative. You know, oh, I can't get along with, oh God, what am I going to say that's not offensive for an example? Oh, I can't drive because I got in a car crash with my mother when I was little. I guess that's rough. But the mom's right. But you and your mom are on good terms, y'all. You know what I mean? Don't make that excuse not to drive. That's a terrible metaphor. But listen, don't make excuses just because you can make excuses. Make fucking reasons because you can make reasons. Okay? Stuff adds up because you make it add up. Alright? That's the math to life, really. Whatever the fuck you want to add up really does add up. Alright? Fuck you, bitch. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you just said to me, Mally, okay? Oh, he said mindfuck or something. I don't know. Anyway, you make your reasons up, okay? Yes, things happen to you that you can't control, but how you perceive that is fucking on you. Alright? So you can go back and relive the fucking moment over and over again. Oh, how could I have changed this? Oh, how could I have done that? Or you can fucking base something new you're going to do off that moment. If you're so entrapped in that fucking moment anyway, you might as well fucking do something based off that moment or a traumatic event. If you're so fucking enthralled by it, you might as well do something based off it instead of reliving the same fucking thing over and over again. You know what I mean? You might as well write it down at the very least. You know what I mean? At least write the shit down. So you know, so it'll always be there. I mean, people say that shit all the time. Write down your thoughts, leave it there, it'll always be there. And that shit actually fucking works, kinda. Because your mind wants to repeat it because your mind wants to remember it. If you write the shit down, your mind has no reason to remember it because the fucking piece of paper does. You know what I mean? It's like fucking moving files. Just move the fucking file. You know what I mean? Then make new projects based off those files. You know what I mean? It's fucking that is that simple. You know, I mean, PTSD sucks, dude. Especially if you have fucking dreams and shit, and you can't fucking escape those dreams or reoccurring thoughts. Shit sucks, but you can make new ones. There is like space in between. Believe it or not, no matter how fucking painful you may feel, or however bad the event you went through, it's fucking over. It's already done. The only person continuing it is fucking you. So if you're going to continue it, at least turn it into a positive. I know that's fucking general speaking, but it's actually true. And I'm talking from fucking personal experience. You know what I mean? And even I don't follow my fucking directions, but at least I follow some of them. At least if you follow at least some of fucking getting over it, at least some parts of getting over something, you're kind of partially over it, at least. And that's fucking the first step, really. You know, in creating new memories is the best part, you know. Or creating new ideas is the best thing you can do. Because it's just really work in your mind anyway, because you should be doing that anyway. But if you can find inspiration to do so, it's even better. You know what I mean? And that's usually what happens. People usually get inspired to do things, and that's where creation comes from, is inspiration. So it makes you think who is really the OG of like originality. If most people are inspired by something else, if something already derives from something else. Is it Jesus? Is Jesus the originator? And I guess that's where religion comes from. Is where did it originate from? So you can believe in God and Christianity if you want to. I don't know. I really think. And Jesus was a real person, so. I know. I'm saying it. I just said he was, dude. Not even sarcastically. Like, yeah, that dude's pretty real. I don't think. He got more followers, maybe. People like his message more than their shit. They said, fuck that. So. So, in conclusion, I'm not Jewish. I guess, I mean, labels are actually good, you know what I mean? Because they identify who you are, and it's a really easy way to know you're gonna who you're gonna get along with. Really, as long as they're good labels, you know what I mean? It's a good way to know who you're gonna get along with to begin with. So as long as they're good labels, because people will always have a negative connotation towards labels. What? Fucking people who are against fucking Jews, anti-Semites. I think it's, I agree with anti-Zionism, because no race should really be the dominant race. It's just really, I mean, I guess all races want to be the dominant race, I guess, but I think that's individuality to begin with, to be honest, because you want to be the best person you can be, and then eventually it becomes about race, when eventually the best of all people turn out to be a certain race or something, and that's when the racism comes, because you're like, whoa, well, I mean, I guess helping each other out, I guess too, like favoritism and nepotism of white people. Am I? I'm talking about in the sense of a class system, that why one race would dominate over another. Dude, there's still, if you're richer than somebody, you're still richer than somebody. Usury. Okay, I'm streaming right now, Mally. I can't. I don't give no fuck, dude. Yeah, you look good though. So in conclusion, I love you. I hate 2018. The number. I was talking to people online, so it sounds like racist or something. I'm not racist. I'm not racist. Joyner Lucas, motherfucker. That track was alright, okay? Maybe it was pressed up against the white guy a little bit much because the black guy was more defending himself, you know, against the white guy's crazy allegations. But still a good song. So I guess when it comes to race, at least they can make music off it. At least we can make money off of racial issues. Wow. At least artists and football players can fucking give their fucking hearsay. Awesome. Awesome. Wow. They can give their opinions because they matter so much more than anybody else's. Because Martin Luther King Jr. was a fucking football player, right? Because Colin Kaepernick has a fucking lexicon in the presence of Martin Luther King Jr., right? Yeah. He should be in the $20 bill. Just saying. I know you're killing two birds with one stone by having a black person and a woman on a $20 bill. It should just be MLK. At least in my opinion. I'm not trying to be like that about it. But I think he was a powerful, damn near present day, you know, really close. People are gonna fucking, and he did almost the most. I understand that she was like helping people escape slavery, but he fucking civil rights movement, dude. That's fucking huge, dude, and that's like respectable, man. And then he actually, at least I'm gonna think he respected America, respected the flag. I don't want to make that allegation, but at least Martin Luther King was fucking respectful, you know, and didn't. I understand maybe that's how he had to be, and now it's a different type of. Now you actively protest, but even they protested, and I don't know now you savagely protest, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's Martin Luther King, let's join hand in hand or arm in arm and walk, kid. And when you look outside of the box, and a lot of it's for attention. I hate to say that, but dude, there's no. Let's get on to white people, okay? Just so I don't seem fucking like I'm harping. Let's get on to Eminem's new fucking album, dude. So much pandering. It turns cringe. It is so tone deaf, not only to music, but to the issues. Yes, it's very lyrical, and the rhymes are so on point. It sounds dope at times, but he's really not saying anything. Like the song fucking Untouchable, man. Like, the first verse, it would sound so much better if his fucking tone and the heart was in the right place, man. But it's just not. It's not. It's like, because I'm white, I can't talk serious about it, so I have to joke about it from my perspective, because I can't talk serious about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's a serious subject, but I can't have a serious tone towards it because I'm white. So I can have an opinion, but I can't be serious about my opinion, because then I'll be taken too seriously, and then my words will actually mean something, and I'll actually have to watch my fucking words. Black boy, black boy. It's like, being edgy, but watching yourself being edgy, it's really rough. It's like covering your ass, basically, like with the Colin Kaepernick thing. I'm not disrespecting the flag, I'm just disrespecting the cops that work for the flag. It's ass, not even ass backwards, it's like, if you really mean it, you shouldn't have to cover your tracks, and there shouldn't have to be more than one way of looking at it. And I know that there's fucking issues, that there's more than one way of fucking looking at it and perceiving it, but if you're giving your fucking opinion on something, it should not be up for debate. And I know I'm fucking ambiguous when I speak, and I know I'm not always the clearest, okay, but make a fucking point that's poignant, I'm gonna say, or not poignant, whichever the fucking word poignant means. God, fuck, why just fucking race bait for views or for attention or because it's popular? It's like, it's not even a big deal, really. Like, I guess kind of died down, but not really. I haven't watched the news, So it's like, what ground do I stand on? Like, how much news do you watch to have any ground to stand on? How much suffering do you go through to have any ground to stand on? And how much suffering is just biased because you're unlucky? How much of that is just because you're fucking extremely unlucky and you're just a statistic? And that's a real fucking thing, is being just a statistic too, dude. To just be a fucking victim, and then no wonder you're like the way you are. And it's like, to bring back to like the Eminem point, like him making points of, it's plain to see that it's just poverty. Yes, that is a huge fucking role, but eventually it turns into something, bigger, where it's like, black people being enslaved as people having no chance, to America being the first country to recognize that being wrong, and then black people wanting to prosper and prospering and getting what they want and getting their rights, but now they can't fucking leave because of poverty. But slavery didn't fucking stop them. I hope poverty doesn't. I'm not saying it's because they're incapable. It just seems they're unwilling, or they've given up at this point because it's fucking an uphill fight, because it's like shitty, like, it's like, I'm sure part of it is, I'm not saying this is a sentiment of every fucking single one, I'm saying the movement in general, the general attitude, I'm assuming, towards this entity of black fucking segregation, of fucking black hate, of black fucking oppression. There you go, that's the word I was looking for. Of black oppression, the overall mood, if it is an entity, would be, why do I have to keep fucking trying? Why am I constantly fucking oppressed? Why? Like, what's the fucking point? It's way easier to grab a gun or play basketball. Not even being stereotypical, because that's fucking, because stereotypes stem from somewhere. If you don't want me to be stereotypical and say shit like that, don't tell me that that black people are shooting guns because of poverty. Don't tell me that they're fucking, the reason why I spit a statistic at you is because they're fucking in poverty and because they have no money. And then when I say, well, they feel that way because they probably don't want to try, because they feel exhausted all options, so now there's only few options. And you're like, oh, what a fucking stereotype. Black people are so successful. Don't play. And I'm just arguing with myself, and I'm just arguing with the fucking general ignorant person. I'm not saying anybody in general. And then what's sad is that I had to backstep and say that stuff. I have to say that I'm arguing against a fucking stereotypical person who's fucking ignorant. I can't just state my fucking opinion without you understanding the grips. And I'm not being a hypocrite, because I was just saying you should state your opinion concisely. And it's like that because of the fucking facts. Because of we're in 2018. What's so new about the new year? We got racism in the new year. We got black people in poverty in the new year. We got fucking semi-automatics legal in the new year. You know what I mean? It's fucked. There's nothing new about the new year other than the fucking date being changed. There's nothing fucking new to behold. There's nothing new to know other than what's still the facts. And the thing is, we can fucking go out and celebrate with each other. Fucking white, black, Mexican, whatever the fuck. We can go out in poverty. Go out and party on New Year's. But we can't fucking be friends any other day of the year. And that's the power of holidays, man. That's crazy. And I don't know what gangsters do on the holidays, or what people, I assume people still get high and they still do heroin, because I know from experience that they still do the drugs. They still do them. It's nothing new. But there's always going to be a sense of fucking camaraderie because of, like, commercials, because of the fucking ornaments, and just because of the environment around you. And maybe that's fucking part of it. It is part of it, duh. I'm not saying, oh, eureka, that it is the fucking environment in which you're placed in, It's good to have cheer. Yes, Christmas is fucking lame. It's annoying, but I'd rather live in this environment where there's a holiday damn near every month to keep. Cause dude, old people, they get like, there's certain old people who aren't even interested in anything but the holidays, dude. Their fucking whole existence is just working up the different holidays, and they couldn't be happier. They have nothing to stress over. Their grandbabies, they have a reason their grandbabies come on the fucking holidays. So maybe, this is stupid. So maybe, just gangsters, Crips, and Bloods just need to celebrate more holidays. I'm kind of joking, but, kind of not. It's more just finding a reason to not fight, and some people's, black people's, specifically, or people in poverty, fucking answer is sports, and that seems about it. I know that a lot of them fucking don't just do sports and shit, they do other things, but we're talking the majority, and we're talking statistically, just poverty-stricken, and if I want to talk specifically color, black people, African Americans, okay, politically correct, gotta watch my word, I gotta fucking be regretful, I gotta show a white girl like this, like, oh, I gotta watch my words, I gotta watch my words. But no, seriously, there just needs to be more options, or they need to feel like there's more options to be had, okay? Because I really don't know the statistics of fucking black people, or just minorities in general, who don't like cops, who are afraid of cops, who actually have reason to be. And I would like to know that statistic. I understand there's people on the news saying that, oh, when I'm in the car and the cop pulls me over, I'm scared and I'm going to get shot. I would like to know the percentage, because even me, dude, cops make me paranoid as shit. And it's probably because of fucking nowadays and this sentiment towards it and this shit. So I can only imagine what it's like in a fucking black neighborhood. You don't do crime. Your peers do crime. Or a black poverty-stricken neighborhood. Please, that is specifically what I'm talking about, okay? I am specifically talking about poverty-stricken neighborhoods, and then of people as minorities. But I'm even talking about white people, okay? Shit, because it certainly affects more than one person. But then, even then, I can be labeled as racist because I'm like, well, not only black people are hurt by poverty. You racist son of a bitch, you fucking. Fuck, dude, and maybe that's just me. Maybe no one actually does that, and maybe it's just the loud minority of people who really have those opinions, who are just so loud with just being ignorant. You know what I mean? Who are just so loud with their opinions, where it's just like, and people just grasp it and they become the straw men. You know what I mean? They just become the fucking enemy. So now, whenever fucking Republicans or conservatives talk, their straw man is always the fucking crazy feminist, because that is the epitome of wrong. And most people who are liberal are not going to support a crazy feminist unless it's to get their vote. Same people with Republicans, like fucking Trump. They're not going to denounce a fucking a Ku Klux Klan member because they're fucking no vote. Okay? It's fucking ridiculous. It's a world where wrong, obvious wrong, can't be pointed out because they're gonna benefit you in some other way. Because they may be bad in this area, but here they're good. I was watching this video about the Joyner Lucas track. I'm not racist, and there was a black guy talking, and he was like, "This track is like if there was a track about I'm not a rapist, and you're like, wait, the rapist sounds really bad, but wait for the chicks part." And I guess that's kind of the point I'm making. I mean, that's a bad point he made in general, but I forgot what point I was pointing that towards. I already forgot. Some obviously about race, but yeah, I don't know. I just had that in there because I thought it was pretty weird to say that that Lucas track was like I'm not a rapist track. It's like, what? The black dude straight up demolished the white dude, kinda. What? Like, what? And it's not. like, both of them were saying they weren't racist. At least it was even on that playing field. Like, what are you talking about? That's probably the best racetrack ever heard. You know, even though, like I said, it's a little bit biased. Just a little bit. I mean, and the dude's mixed, so I'm not saying it's biased from that standpoint. I'm just saying the song is leaned towards one person. And I think it's almost impossible, maybe, for that not to happen. Because, okay, I understand the point of why wouldn't it lean towards the black guy because he's the one who's the victim. Alright, which I guess, yeah, that makes a point if you play him as the victim in that role. You know, if you want to play the gangster who kills people without mercy in that role, you know, and that becomes another thing too. It's like, how many people do you support? Okay, that was the point I was making. It's like, you know, Republicans are going to announce Ku Klux Klan vote. Democrats are going to denounce crazy fucking feminists and shit and crazy, you know, etc. Who are black people willing to denounce the people that don't represent them? Such as, if I was to, I don't fucking white, you know, and that's not saying they're not white either, because that's ignorant to say that, oh, they're still not white. I mean, and then also it's not ignorant to say you don't see color. So I can sit here and say, well, they're not white. But then you'd look at me, again, the fucking strawman, the stereotypical person who's against everything I say, would say, well, or there's a person in my head who just denies and second guesses himself, really. Maybe that's what people do, too. They just want to second guess you. They just want to play devil's advocate. They really just want to play that. Just go and deny everything you say, just because they believe so strongly in one ideal, that when we talk specific about your ideal, even though there might be one thing wrong, because in your mind, the overall, it's perfect, okay? The overall message is perfect, okay, but you can admit that maybe there's a flaw in it that makes it perfect or something. Not saying that it makes it perfect, but I'm saying that it can still be perfect, but you can't admit the flaw because, you know, it could even be more perfect. I don't know what I was trying to get there. That how flaws make things perfect and ideals, when that's not really the case. I wasn't trying to make that point. I was just trying to say that, you know, like, your overall message can be good, but the nitty gritty is really bad, you know what I mean? Which I guess is what the Holocaust was. I'm not saying it was good. I'm just saying, like, the overall message was, you know, I want Germany to be a fucking powerful country again. Let's kill the Jews. You know, but that's the bad part, and that's a huge bad part. I'm just talking about little stuff. I'm just saying that's an example of like to the extreme. That's my point. The Holocaust is a popular thing. Everybody knows Holocaust. So to the extreme, that's my point. But people will be so wrapped up in their fucking belief that they won't even admit simple facts being wrong. And that even happens in conversation. You can even probably know what I'm talking about when people fucking have conversations where, like, they know they're wrong, but they just don't want to fucking succumb to being wrong. Even in one instance where you break it down, you keep breaking it down, and they nope, you know, essentially. They don't want to admit the facts or admitting you're wrong, you know, or admitting the truth. It's complicated, you know, and that's a general way of speaking about things. Either, what was the point I was getting at? About black people. Do they denounce the gangsters and stuff, or do they want their support? You know what I mean? Like, do they because that's kind of what it becomes. Is because this is the point I'm getting at. It kind of almost becomes you're defending gangbangers for doing what they do. Gangbangers in general, not just the ones supporting their families. I really don't think, and this is just from statistics, you know, that the amount of fucking black, you know, kids that don't have dads, that a lot of gangbangers are just doing it to support their families. I'm not saying that some don't, duh, but I'm saying by statistics, okay, I don't think a lot of them are pushed to that brink to have to leave their fucking unborn kid and have to hustle, okay? And I understand there was a George Lucas point. Oh, you left your child or whatever the fuck. I want to see you feeding your kid or whatever the fuck his stupid line was. He stole from somebody, but you know. It's like, now, even when they do wrong, they can't be wrong. You know what I mean? That's like saying that I'm racist because my dad was, and I can't do wrong. And I'm not saying that's exactly why, because being in poverty, and being forced to do something is different than that. I'm just saying, kinda. I'll try to think of a better metaphor that fits my personality and my race, you know. But when does poverty not become an excuse and it just turns into irresponsibility? Because you can still be responsible in the worst of times. You know, you can still. It, maybe I didn't go through hard times, but I did, and not like that. I wasn't forced against my government in that sense. I guess I never had the government against me, but I'm not saying really the government's against them. I don't believe that, but they do, or some do. The stereotypicals do. It's like I don't know who I'm trying to represent. I'm just trying to represent the opposition who. The extreme opposition, or the people that want to disagree with what I'm saying to the full extent, I'm talking to them. Okay, I'm tired of explaining that to myself because I'm only talking to myself. I'm not another person. Anyway, when does it stop being an excuse? Because I was just talking about the slavery, and they got out of it. I was just talking about freedom, the civil rights, and they got out of it. And now it's just poverty and the feeling of cops wanting to kill you, because I don't think the statistics are high. I know I'm not educated, but I know there isn't a mass calculated murder by white police to kill fucking minorities. It's not true. I'm sorry. It's not happening. It's shitty that they have white cops, probably because they don't have enough black cops fucking patrolling black dominant areas, and that's just gonna lead to racism, because it's sad. It fucking is, that you can't trust somebody of a different color to fucking do their job right, because they're gonna see the worst of one race, or they're gonna have preconceived notions, or both, okay? If you already have some preconceived notions, you become a cop, and they put you in a fucking black dominant area where black crime happens because you're a cop, and that's your job, is to stop crime. And then it's okay, and then it's me. Here's an example. Here's me trying to defend the fucking cop just shooting innocent people. And I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying that the same way black people can have the excuse, not the excuse or the reason. Some people use it as an excuse, yes, or the reason. Same thing for excuse or reason for white cops. If they can have the excuse or reason of poverty as why sell and shoot people, then I guess the white cops can have. Here's my example. I guess the white cops can have the reason. Oh well, I patrol areas of black fucking neighborhoods and all I see is fucking crime. So of course I already have a fucking negative connotation of what a fucking black person does because I see the crime all the time. Same thing with black people. I see the poverty all the time. What the fuck else am I supposed to do? Okay? And I disagree with both of those fucking positions. And there you go. Though that is my other one that's a little bit, almost hand in hand, because I don't want to say one's more than the other, you're racist. And you know what? I shouldn't have to say one more than the other, because I don't have a fucking opinion on that, because I don't think there is. And I'm sure there is severity, but that's an opinion. These are just two facts. Severity is a fucking opinion. Sometimes severity is a fact, but dude, and both are placed by the government, if you think so. Like, my government job as a cop, I'm forced to fucking portray these neighborhoods. Though you do choose to do it, okay? You do choose your job. You don't choose to be fucking, black and in poverty, okay? But to me personally, I don't see it as an excuse, so I can't. I say it's a disadvantage sometimes, obviously, but in a sense, okay, it's about it. they both don't have an excuse. Don't fucking don't use your poverty as an excuse when fucking Harriet Tubman is going to be on a $20 bill and she escaped slavery, for fuck's sake, dude. I understand it's not as easy as running away, but it damn near is. All you gotta do is leave the fucking. All you gotta do is leave. I understand your homies are there, family if you got one, but you gotta get out of there first. You have to leave first. That's what, like, fucking what? At least what my grandparents told me is that, like, that's what Indian people do. Even my dad told me this at a young age. Like, Indian people come here and run gas stations just for the point of freeing their families. Here, take my toys. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see how much battery this drained. Wow, not that much, dude. That's crazy. I could, like, stream for like a couple hours, to be honest. But anyway, stop making excuses. I know that I not understand people are more disadvantaged than the other. That's not even a race thing. I don't understand part of it can be a race thing. Okay, God. But not everything is a race thing. And I can say that in confident because black people say it in confident. And other people, minorities do. Not everything is a fucking race is you. Alright? I don't know. I gotta start talking about this. Just talking about 2018. Am I that serious about race issues? Am I racist because I'm that serious and can talk that in depth about race issues? It just was popping in my mind at the time. I'm not racist. That's a pretty funny meme, dude, to be honest, and that's pretty good. That's probably part of it why it's so great. I'm not racist. I'm not racist. Because many people say that. I'm not racist. My daughter's boyfriend's black. But just don't make excuses, 2018. And that's one thing. Okay. Fucking stop. It's playing the victim in 2018. I understand. Trump's going to stay president. Net neutrality is going to stay the same. People are going to be shitty. God, annoying, but wow. But just don't make excuses this year, guys. That's my advice. Just please, no excuses. God, quit. Quit with the fucking excuses. Quit with the victimhood. God, the world's so much bigger than just you. And I understand that we're just a speck on the universal radar, you know. But in that, our lives basically mean nothing. As far as the fucking universe is concerned, you know, to me, the Earth was just made coincidence. The universe is so fucking big that the Earth was bound to be made. It's just logic. There's bound to be at least one planet that could harbor at least some intelligent life, and we're not the most intelligent. Trust me, there's probably, we unlock 10% of their brains. I know it's some sort of myth, but you know that's essentially true. You don't unlock everything in their brains, so if anything, maybe this is the worst coincidence. Like, this is like the best thing is like, there'd be a world where society thrives with no problems. You know, maybe this is like the worst case scenario with like a species fucking thriving and getting intellectual life. But anyway, my opinion being that it was just all coincidence. So universally we mean nothing, but because we can say this, because consciously we know there's a bigger universe, because we know, and for all we know, we are the only fucking species who is aware of that fact, you actually have value. You may not have any value, and your life may mean shit universally to the universe. It don't mean nothing. Your fucking 60 years here will have no impact probably on the rest of the future, but at least you know that. At least you know that's a possibility. At least you have fucking conscience. Think about being a cat, my favorite animal, not being able to perceive that. And you can't even think about it because they don't even know. They're ignorant to that fact. I'm not just talking about specifically cats. I'm just talking about anything in fucking general that's not you. They're ignorant to the fact that they're not you. They're ignorant to the fact that there's so much going around at the same time. I know, and there's a word for that too, or there's a theory for that, where like, even though this is happening right now, even though you're watching me right now, or you're wanking your dick, etc., there is still shit going on. There's still life continuing on right now. And a lot of people don't think about that, and that's why they're so fucking ignorant. And I'm not even trying to be like I'm enlightened. I'm saying that's a fucking common fact. If you can't fucking humble yourself with the fact that, and yes, okay, I can admit, and I'll get back to the point. If you can't humble yourself with the fact that, okay, I'll get back to that point, okay. Because I know this, I'm not saying I'm fucking smarter. I mean, I'm more aware and woke. God, that word. But I'm not gonna have an ego because of it, because that's gonna put me right back, not as worse as the person who don't know, but right back in the thought process of the fucking person who isn't aware that there's shit going on around them, or they're maybe aware of the fact but not willing to admit it and just say it for a fact. Just say it. Just say it. Okay, you're not the only fucking thing, you know what I mean? And then not only that, but to appreciate yourself. Like, you can't appreciate yourself as in like, okay, I can admit the sad fact that I'll have no fucking purpose, but I know that fact, and I can admit that I have the fucking brain to admit that. I have the fucking power to admit that I have no purpose, thus giving me a purpose. You know? And I know a lot of humans can have that thought, and I know it's not a crazy fucking new philosophy thought. I think, therefore I am. Duh. But I think it needs to be hammered home a little bit more in 2018. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it as it's something fucking new, stroking my own oh, I'm so smart, I'm so smart, I'm so smart, philosophy. I'm a philosopher, I'm a philosopher. I'm just saying. Oh, God. My nose is so itchy, man. Oh, gosh. So, maybe that's it. I don't know. I don't have much else to say. Just thank for 2018, man. I hate the number 18. I fucking do. God, I do. 1's cool. 8 is flipped infinity sign, man. It's not cool. Other than that, I think I said my piece. At least for now. It's been a little bit over an hour. I don't think a lot of people will want to see over an hour. This is bad closing. So I'll try to do a closer. Think in 2018. Really be aware that you have so much technology at your disposal. And that might be, God, more basic thinking, but that might be really slowing people down. It's not even might be, it really is. That you can have such crazy technology at your disposal, and then you can be so stupid. Dude, think about the search history. If anybody looks up like actual questions, how many people really look up like random questions just to know the facts? I know some people do. But I guarantee you a lot of basic bitches, their Google searches like makeup tutorials and shit. And that's just, you have the smartest thing known in the earth. Expand your knowledge, dude, or fucking write something. It's like when I go on other people's phones, I'm not saying I sneak other people's phones, but when they show me their phone, you know, one thing I want to see is their notes, because somehow I just assume everybody else raps or everybody else creates something, but they don't. They seriously don't use their phone for anything but Instagram. And dude, I understand Instagram's awesome, but that shit gets annoying. How many pictures can you really stand? Oh, it's the same shit can you really stand? And I know I'm being a hypocrite because people have obsessions with different things, but just something in general, like a general thing like Instagram, or like, you know, or like nothing creative, or I don't know, like something you aspire to do. I guess like hair tutorials and stuff, and not that they shit on people, so I'm not trying to shit that like people like hair tutorials, because people like hair, you can be a hairdresser and stuff. I guess it's your creative muse, but like, just creating stuff yourself, or expressing yourself, saying your own words, you know what I mean? Thinking your own thoughts, just doing something different. I'm not being a hypocrite. I'm not doing something different. And actually, I really am. I'm live streaming for one of the first times, just talking my fucking, not my heart out. This is probably, it's coming off the cuff, so I guess it is coming from the heart. So try something new. I know that's basic. Just 2018, man, for real. I'm 20 in 2018. Ugh, crazy. Or 20 going into 2018. It's fucking surreal, man. It really. And I hope you feel my sentiment. I really do. You hope you know that you can relate in some way to me, because I know I may not be talking concise or clearly or connecting, thoughts that well. But if you can see where my confusion is coming from, or where my hesitance is coming from, or where my apprehensiveness is coming from, then good. We have something we can relate upon, okay? And that's what's kind of getting to, like, labels, where labels have such a bad connotation to it, but they're actually a good thing if they're good labels. So it's easier to connect with somebody if you just have that common ground. If you want to be such an individual, it's like people want to be known as individuals and seen as their culture as different. They're different. They're unique. They're one of a kind. Notice me as something. Notice me as something different. You know what I mean? But they still want to be part of the group, though. They want to be seen as different, but still part of the group. That's not gonna work. You begging for attention and to be seen as different, you aren't going to get accepted. And when you do, it's going to be forced, and people aren't going to like it. People don't like that shit. And I'm not saying just because it's wrong, which kind of it is, to be a fucking asshole and just say, "Oh, I am a super feminist," but let me speak. I am, and I hate to go back to feminist straw men, but it's really easy. Just for an example, it really is. Sorry, and it's relatable, but please accept me. Please let me speak at the rally. Please, I'm loud and my points fucking suck, and I'm fucking ignorant, but just let me speak, please. And there's other examples I'm sure you can relate to where people do that shit, where it's like, please notice me as different, but let me be a part of the group. But when I'm a part of the group, notice me as different too, and not just have a cohesive idea altogether. Who you are as an individual doesn't apply to what's going on. I understand how to recognize you as, and that's where, like, it's also ignorant to say you're colorblind too. Okay, to say that I know to be colorblind. Being colorblind doesn't mean you just don't see someone as black. It means them being black doesn't matter, is what it means. I'm not saying black lives don't matter, but that's kind of the point, is that black lives don't matter, white lives don't matter, Asian lives don't matter, because we all matter. And to be cheesy, or it's because it shouldn't matter, because it's not important really, unless I'm coming to Hanukkah, or unless you're coming over for my fucking Jewish holiday, where you shouldn't be over anyway, and you shouldn't be a fucking forcing your views in that sense. If you're gonna come over and be like, well, it's Hanukkah, but I don't believe in this. You shouldn't be over in the first place. You're not gonna appreciate my culture. You shouldn't be over in the first place. You shouldn't be talking to me if you're not gonna appreciate my culture in the first place. If I'm open about it. But I'm saying you shouldn't bring that to shit that has nothing to do with it. Your sexuality, your orientation. I'm not saying that the people shouldn't know it or you should be ashamed of it. I'm saying that I understand being gay is different from, it's a minority, and that most people are going to assume that you're straight. Okay? Most people are going to, so you have to say you're gay, or you have to say this, because most people are going to assume otherwise, and you don't want to have that awkward conversation. You don't want it to, it's like, But don't use it as a fucking tool for attention. Don't use it, you know, because it kind of dogs yourself. It kind of like shows you like you're gonna use your identity just for that. You're gonna use what's really at your core and in your heart for a reason for attention. Or you're gonna use what you were born with, like your color, for attention. Or you're gonna use your celebrity prowess for attention. What a whore. What a fucking whore. You're a slut. You're despicable. You shouldn't be able to look in a fucking mirror. That's disgusting. You're nasty. I understand you were made with those fucking traits, or you were born gay, or you were born straight, or you were born a Republican or a conservative. You want to force that shit on fucking people, however the fuck you believe, or oh fucking, oh God made me this way, whatever, okay, I understand, but don't use it as a vehicle to push your agenda just for attention. Don't use someone else's agenda or somebody else's grief for attention or a vehicle for attention. That is a big fucking theme. If I can say it, 2017, and I would want out of 2018, the fucking attention prying. God, everybody wants attention so bad. Turn on the television. Oh my God, my hair looks like Chris Jericho kind of. I like it. But anyway, yeah. When I do this, it's Chris Jericho here. You see the thing, yeah. But anyway, God, turn on the television. Oh my God, so much attention. Oh my God, all people want is attention. Oh my God. Dude, I promise you, it's so mind-boggling. Turn on mostly anything. Just, oh my God, dude. Like, let's say, do AGP, fucking Michael, keep behind the camera. Oh my God, I know your dad's in every thumbnail. I know. God, stop using them for views. Oh, for attention. Oh. Like, shit, man, I'm shit talking. I'm like, damn, man. Or anybody who uses anything for attention. I know I'm saying specific examples, but that's the point. I'm not trying to say a whole bunch of them. I'm just trying to say examples, you know. A lot of shit's going through my head, you know. I wouldn't be saying this shit if I didn't have examples or experience or personal. I just don't want to get into it. I know it's ignorant, but I'm just, you know, people say basic shit all the time because shit is always just applied to you. It's always from your perspective. So how the fuck are you supposed to be specific when it's always from your perspective? All there is statistics, and people hate those too. Because statistics don't even say the whole picture, because there's a story behind it. There's actually motive, and people have breathe air and they say words, and it gets to the point. That's not what you write on paper. Oh, they're a murderer, you know. I know that, yeah, they got, you know, they're convicted and, you know, they're guilty, but there's something led up to that point. But on paper, it sucks to read what you can be on paper, and that's where labels do suck. But if they're good labels, it's just, we can relate, man. We can be friends, not labels like, oh, you like fucking, I didn't want to say it, but you like disgusting shit? You want to be a fucking disgusting motherfucker? I'll be a disgusting motherfucker. And if anything, use that label to fucking group them all together and, you know, excavate them, evacuate, or, you know, abolish, you know. Fuck the bad people. Fuck the attention seekers. Not my president, but really is my president. 2018. I love you. And I hate 2018, the number. God. 2017 and forever. I'm 20-teen. 20-teen. Golden boy.